And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road today. We are here at Food City Elizabeth on Food City Friday, kicking off the weekend. Lots going on. Deals for days, sales. We're going to tell you all about that. Going to be joined with Matt Fox here just momentarily to tell us all about the Lady Cyclones of T.A. Duggar, the middle school girls tournament champions from last night. Again, we had some connectivity issues. Don't know what happened, but we just couldn't get it going. But they got it going. They won it. And so we'll talk to him about that coming up here in just a few minutes. And also, we got college football, college basketball, NFL news. The Falcons pass over Bill Belichick. We'll talk about that. NFL playoffs, get Coach Fox's take on that because he is a football coach too. And so we'll get his take on the Ravens and the Chiefs and the 49ers and the Lions coming up this weekend to decide who's going to the Super Bowl. Then we're going to be joined with Bryce Van Huss live from Knoxville, getting the basketball manager for Tennessee, getting ready to jump on the plane and head to Vanderbilt, or get on a bus. I don't know how they're going out, but they're getting ready to go to Nashville to play the Vanderbilt Commodores. All that coming up here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show on this Friday. We got basketball tonight, got a doubleheader from Crockett High School in Jonesboro. It'll be the Lady Cyclones, winners of 3 in a row. Got a big 3-game winning streak going on. They'll take on the 5th-ranked team in the state. The Lady Cyclones will take on the Lady Pioneers of Thomas Gooch and Crockett. We had Coach Gooch on earlier this week on the show. And then after that, the gentlemen will take on the Crockett Pioneers as a rematch, second time through, home and away in the conference. And so this will be the second time through. Obviously, we'll go there. And then tomorrow night, we've got another ball game, got another doubleheader for you when Westridge comes to John Treadwell Gymnasium. So lots going on. Again, it's a busy time. We love telling you what's happening here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show in the world of sports. And so that's what's coming up. Matt Fox will join us momentarily with the national anthem. Yep, it's time for that. And who gets to do it today? Let's see. How about T.R. Dunn out of Johnson City? Love to hear him sing Love All of them. We're going to add some more folks singing the national anthem. So here he is, T.R. Dunn. Hello, lady. How are you? I'm doing good. What a nice lady. Here is T.R. Dunn with the national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
And back with the Tom Douglas Sports Show, thanks for being with us. Just run down top 25 college basketball. Coach Fox is here. We'll get him on the screen here in just a minute. All right, another upset. I'm telling you, March Madness is going to be just as going to be crazy. By the way, look, Amy Whitson, I'm allowed to say it. Big news. Riley Whitson got cleared. She's going to be ready to play as soon as she gets a brace, a particular brace. They got to get shipped in here. And when she gets it in, or when they get it in, she'll be ready to go. So I told everybody if there's going to be anybody with battle back from a blown-out knee and be ready to go, be Amy Whitson, be Riley Whitson. So she'll be ready to go, finish out the string when he gets his brace in to go and do it for the Lady Cyclones. Won't be tonight. It'll be soon. That's very, very exciting. And so wasn't a doubt in my mind. When it happened, I told her daddy, told her mama, said, she will be back. She is a driven young lady, and as a result, she'll be ready to go. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And so, again, when you watch this show, I'm going to tell you, he's still on the prayer answering business, folks. We think he isn't. When you think those prayers hit that ceiling tile up there, he ain't hearing. He's hearing. He is hearing. Absolutely he's hearing. So he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. All right, last night, Arizona goes down. Oregon State got him 83, so there's another top 10 loss this week. There'll be a shuffling of the polls coming up next week. One game tonight, 13th ranked Wisconsin, the Badgers hosting Michigan State. Tomorrow, a boatload of ball games, including Bryce Van Uskel will join us later by phone, the manager of the Tennessee men's team. They're in Vanderbilt in Nashville tomorrow night, battle the Commodores at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Tennessee number 5 in the country. Top 10 tomorrow, 4th-ranked Houston hosting Kansas State. Number 7, Kansas travels to Iowa State. You have number 3, North Carolina, the Tar Heels at Florida State in Tallahassee. 10th-ranked Illinois, the Fighting Illini hosting Indiana. 8th-ranked Auburn tomorrow, top 25 at Mississippi State. And number 6, Kentucky, the Wildcats on the road to Arkansas. That's your top 10 teams. Who else plays tomorrow? 14th-ranked Marquette hosts Seton Hall. By the way, the Kansas matchup will go against 23rd-ranked Iowa State, so it's a top 25 matchup. Then you have 20th-ranked Texas Tech, number 11, Oklahoma. That's another top 25 tilt. BYU hosting Texas, BYU 21st in the country. You have Duke, the Dukies at number 12, hosting Clemson tomorrow. 24th-ranked Colorado State, the Rams will be in Wyoming to battle the Cowboys. The Rams and the Cowboys, I like that. 15th-ranked Baylor hosting TCU, 18th-ranked Utah State to Boise State. Other top 25 games tomorrow, 16th-ranked Dayton at Richmond. And the Creighton Blue Jays hosting DePaul tomorrow night in men's top 25 college basketball. So that is what's going on there. What's going on here, we'll take a break and get on to the victorious Tia Duggar girls basketball champion coach, Matt Fox. He's grinning like a fox in the henhouse, and he should. The big win last night. Here's the crazy thing. We had terrible connectivity problems, to say the least. I think I went back and looked at a jump, stopped and started 4 or 5 times. Thank you out there. We had over 3,800 views for a game that never really got on. I mean, it got on parts and pieces. Camera wouldn't go. Then I did a cell phone. It kept locking up or kept stopping and reconnecting. So I'm not sure why. Couldn't tell you why. Just one of those mysteries. But anyway, went back and added up the views, 3,800 views of people off and on, in and out. So thank you for that. Tonight we'll be on the road. We'll be down in Jonesboro to battle the Crockett Pioneers. We'll go on there at 6:15. Dr. John Newton and I will be there tonight. Tucker Lee, as he's known, will be running the camera. So we'll be doing all that coming up tonight. Looking forward to that beginning at 6:15. Tip-off at 6:30. Crockett's girls ranked 5th in the state. So it'll be a good test for the Lady Cyclones, who won 3 in a row and 3 of our last 5, so they're on the roll. Quick break, Matt Fox next on the Tom Douglas Sports Show.
We're talking to Joseph Taylor, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, and what's going on at Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
Ivy Hall, we would love to have short-term rehab patients. If you go in for knee surgery, shoulder surgery, stuff like that, you need a little bit of rehab, please consider Ivy Hall. We have private rooms for our short-term rehab patients. We offer physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, full-time respiratory therapy. We'd love to take care of you.
Looking for help? Looking for folks to work here?
Absolutely, 100%. If you want to come in, if you're a CNA, LPN, RN, you want to work in dietary, laundry, housekeeping, we would love to have you. You can go to ivyhallnursinghome.com and fill out an application. Somebody will certainly call you back if you put in an application.
Yep. So all these different folks, you take care of these different therapy programs, right?
Absolutely. We love the short-term patients. We love the long-term patients. Either one, we want to take care of anybody that comes our way, for sure.
Social media?
Social media, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, and like I said, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, folks. Love promoting them. Again, the great folks here in Elizabethton, sponsor of the Tom Baylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ivy Hall Nursing Home.
Love my credit union rewards. Tell me about that from the credit union, would you please?
Yeah, we have some awesome rewards that you may not know about. And so you'll visit bemycu.org, and then you can look at all of the discounts and exclusive savings just for our credit union members. And it's not hard at all to be a member. So if you want more information about that, definitely reach me at 547-1200. And we've got discounts like H&R Block, you know, it's tax season, it's tax time, and hopefully you'll get some money back. You never know. Some people have to pay. But we've got Intuit TurboTax discount. We've got Xfinity Mobile, Spectrum Mobile, Rental Karma, TrueStage, and so forth. So check that out, definitely.
Visit bemycu.org.
Yeah.
Find out more about that. Then you have account alerts and home banking. What's going on about that?
Yeah, this is something that you feel safe with your accounts, and it's really a secure feature. And, you know, you could set this up on your time, such as account balances. You can be alerted of when it falls below or goes above that certain limit you want it to stay at. And we've got ATM withdrawal alerts. We've got direct deposit posting to account alerts. I'm sure people love that because they want to know when they're getting paid. And we got checks clearing alerts, withdrawals, and transfers. So, and it's, you know what, it's free. So you can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
Nope.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, last but not least, investment rates are up. That's a good sign. Tell me what's going on
They
with that.
are. We have options. We've got certificate of deposit options, and then we've got Roth and variable rates for the IRAs. We've got definitely earned tax advantages. You can, such as, let's look here. Traditional offers tax-deferred earnings and possibly tax-deductible contributions if you meet the requirements. And then you got Roth, or not tax-deductible. However, you eventually can withdraw contributions and earnings from a Roth IRA tax-free eventually. So there's just a few examples there. If you want to check out our rates, we have those posted on our website at bemycu.org. And we have awesome, low, competitive rates right now. I mean, you can't beat it.
Hours are open.
We're open at the drive-thru Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock. Our lobby opens at 8:30. We close at 4:30 Monday through Thursday. We close at 5 on Friday. And we are open drive-thru only at every location Saturdays from 9 until noon.
Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, BMyCU, or Northeast Community Credit Union.
And the locations are?
Rome Mountain off of 19E. We've got one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have our main office behind Elizabethton High School, and then off of West Oakland Avenue in Johnson City.
There you go. Good report, as always.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Andrew Lewis, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Baylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Northeast Community Credit Union. Back on the Tom Baylor Sports Show, we are live here again at Food City in Elizabeth. The deals for today, we'll run down some of those deals coming up. This guy's a big deal. His team's a big deal. They won the championship last night. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The odds were against you. The deck was stacked, and we prevailed. Smallest school in the conference, playing the big boys, in this case the big girls, and won it decisively. Again, we had connectivity issues. I'm not sure why, but we did, and I can't explain it. It's done. But I do know that people that watch in and out pieces and parts of the game saw a game that our girls played very, very hard, very physical game. Tell us to the eyes of the coach how things went. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think it's like what you said, Mr. Taylor. I mean, from the get-go, first of all, all glory go to God because, God really had the moment, and every year's been special. We every year I say we lose a good bunch of girls, we lose a good group, and the group coming up always kind of steps up, and in this case we got the first seed like we were praying and hoping, and things fell. First game good. Wednesday night's game against Southern Heights. I mean, I just told you. I mean, everybody was against us except for our fans and the girls on the bench and us as coaches and the girls. I mean, every single person there, whether it be in John Sevier, Southern Heights, whoever it was, they were against us, and the girls prevailed. Like we have won 7 games in a row since Christmas, and 3 games got canceled due to the weather. And for the girls, to me, it was just emotional because 15 years of coaching, that's my first championship, first time winning first, and that was one thing. But then two, like you were talking, all the adversity. I mean, everything, not just on the floor, the home court advantage that Sevier has when they host that tournament there. But you take all that, just basketball. Some people don't see what these kids, I mean, they're kids, and they don't see what they go through at home. And, the emotional part of me I try to hold in is what I know as the coach, and I have, the ability to also teach these girls. A lot of them I teach in class, so I know more of their personal life. And just seeing them overcome the adversity, I mean, it's just amazing how they step up. And game-wise, I mean, Sevier only outscored us in 2 quarters, and in those 2 quarters, it was 3 points they outscored us. So their defense was phenomenal. The girls, they locked in. They locked in together. They played as a team. They locked into to me. They locked into the coaches, me, Coach Ingram, Coach Stevens, and they were coachable, and they rose to the occasion. And the biggest part, too, was what won the game besides scoring. Basketball's simple. Play good defense, put the ball in the hoop, and, we out-rebounded them, and we limited our turnovers. And I told them, as a team, we're a really good team. We can go all the way. This group we can go to state. And I firmly believe that. And right now, I like what we're doing. I like where we're at. We're playing our best ball, in my opinion, right now, because you look at our game, second game with Sevier, to our third game last night in the championship with Sevier. I mean, Sevier beat us 26-14. They beat us by 12 points. We couldn't make a layup. Last night, and we wouldn't play very good defense. We was just flat. And then the girls took it personal. They knew what happened against. I mean, it was a dogfight with Southern Heights on Wednesday, and they saw the crowd, they saw the building. Everybody was against them except for their family members in the stands and us. And like you just mentioned, I think people don't care much for Elizabethton because we are a small school and we do compete. And like I said, I got emotional. It was just a special night. This is a special group of girls, like it always has been. I mean, I'm blessed. I think God's got me where He wants me, and I enjoy the game. Ryan Fleener, she affects the game so much. She had 10 points last night. Daisy Parks had 16. Lacey Gobble 7. And I want to pause there for Lacey for a second. It's like Lacey Gobble. I talked to her right there about Christmas. I said, honey, the last 2 years, you've been a scorer. You've been able to score. Defense is not a problem. Hustle's not a problem. Just not looking to shoot the ball on the pass and driving and making our other points in other ways. She rose to the occasion since our Christmas tournament. 7 games, as much as Ryan Fleener was the MVP of the tournament, Lacey Gobble really hit the shots, and she averaged about 5 points a game. That's more than she's ever averaged the whole year. And, Sydney Mitten, Ava Sheets, Ava Rogers, and Kiana Adams, just pure out-rebound and hustle. To see post players to hustle and do what they do and did, it was phenomenal. Rogers has come a long way. Rogers only been in the program 2 years. I can only imagine if this was her 3rd year what she would be doing. And Kiana Adams is just a 7th grader. And Kiana didn't have a really good night on Wednesday, but then last night, like, I bragged about her. I mean, she really set to me, when Kiana Adams went in and really did what she normally does, that set the tone, that set the spark. I knew right then we was winning.
We are this group of girls, I should say, are 40-4 if I added it up right. 22-0 last year, 18-4 this year, so they're
Yes,
40-4 in 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
And a tournament championship and heading off to Clinton Middle School on Monday, right?
Yes, sir. We play the winner of East Hamilton versus Halls Middle School. Halls Middle School is a 2 seed. East Hamilton's a 3 seed. So we'll play the winner of that game.
You're a 1 seed.
We're a 1 seed. We don't play till Monday.
There you go.
So they got to play Saturday. So, they got a quicker turnaround. And today, I'm giving the girls an easy, day because, high school, I want to go support the high school. Big game for both high school teams tonight for us. And after school, we're going to have a little cut the net ceremony. We're going to cut a net. We'll cut the net down at our school. And 4 o'clock, we're going to head to David Crocker.
It's awesome to support the high school team.
Yes, sir.
Who's won 3 in a row and played the 5th ranked team in the state tonight. And those girls are your girls because you coached a lot of those girls back in the day.
I have. I think there's only 2 on the roster, maybe now 3, because Reed, there's a girl last name Reed that came in from Happy Valley, so I think there's 3. All but 3 I coached.
Yeah. We're here live at Food City in Elizabeth. Talking to Coach Fox again, the T.A. Duggar girls basketball team. So run down the roster and let everybody identify every girl on the team.
Yes, sir.
Just that way all the girls get some pub, as they say, publicity, because it's a team. We win as a team, we lose as a team. So starting at the top of that sheet, is that right?
Yes, sir. It's Ava Sheets, number 1. Number 2, Ryan Flinger. 3, Sydney Mitten. And Sydney, again, she's a phenomenal player. She's one that she's impressed me every year in these 3 years with me. She's done something every year, and I'm hard on her because I just know what her ability is, and I can't wait to see what she does in high school. So Sydney's number 3, Maddie Schumann number 4, Maddie's first year. Maddie's had really good practice, and she's first year in the program, and I'm really proud of her. She's really rose to the occasion, and she's getting there. I think if she'll stick with it, I think Coach Andrews will enjoy coaching her, having her in the program. Number 5 is Aubrey Zabo. She's a 7th grader. She'll be coming back with me. So I'll have her and Kiana next year. Number 11, Madison Barnett. She hurt her ankle, so she was out during the tournament. Number 12, Callie Rodbeck. Callie's a first-year player. She's a post. She looks very similar. And when I think about Callie, I think about Marley Mathena. Marley was a lot ahead of Callie because Callie was out of basketball there for a few past years because of sickness, medical reason. But I think she sticks with it. She's going to do good.
Reminds me of Morgan Lambert a little bit, too.
Oh, yeah.
Tall and lanky.
Yes,
So,
sir. She does.
Who else?
Kiana Adams, number 13. Eva Rogers, number 15. Lacey Alba, number 21. Daisy Parks, number 30. And then we dress for tournament purpose. I asked some of the JV players, mainly the starting 5, to stick with varsity. So it was a total of 17 girls, and I can't dress all 17. I didn't. We wouldn't have enough seating anyways on the benches if I did that. But I added Mackenzie Perkins. She's a upcoming 7th grader. Her varsity number's 20. Number 0 is Aubrey Street. This was Aubrey Street's first year in the program. She was afraid to try out her 6th grade year. I wish she had. But those 2 had done some amazing things on JV this year that we felt that, they were awarded to dress because that put us up to 12, varsity players, or 13, 13 varsity players because, we had 1 quit. But that's okay. But, I mean, this is a good group. I mean, it's a wonderful group. Back last night, Kiana Adams, she had 5 points when she came in. Those 5 points was 2 shots at the rim and ones. So she got her 4 points, made one of those extra the free throws. So she did a really good job setting the spark. And Sydney Mitten, she may only had 4, but she's my point guard. I mean, I looked at her and she bought in, she listened, she was coachable. I said, honey, if you're going wild, we're all going wild. I said, calm down and let the game, keep the game with you. Don't
Play
try
the
to, rush it. So she did a good job. I'm very proud of these girls. It's been a good year.
So for Matt Fox, you're going to the sectional. This is your 9th year as a coach, right?
10th year at Tia Duggar, 15th year overall.
10th year at Tia Duggar. You're going to the sectional how many times out of those 10 years?
Now that is 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 years going to the sectional. First tournament championship.
Yes, sir.
We finished number 1 in the regular season and tournament champion.
Yes, sir.
First time that's happened for Matt Fox, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his first time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So he is grinning like a fox in here now, and he should be. A lot of hard work. I mean, people just don't get it. Middle school basketball is tough. It's full of drama. Just imagine 12 or 13 girls playing, or guys playing basketball is always drama. And so to keep them all roped in, if you, for lack of a term,
Yeah.
and dialed in and bought in, it's a great accomplishment to you and your coaching staff, Alex and
Kenzie Stevens.
Kenzie,
Yeah,
yeah.
and shout out to them too. I mean, this is my second year with Alex Ingram, and he there's chemistry among players, but I really stress how chemistry among coaches reflect that on the players, and the chemistry between me and Coach Ingram and Coach Stevens is amazing. I hope that the two of them stay with me. They've done a great job, and they both have personal jobs, or they have jobs outside the school system. So they do everything they can to come to practice when I have it early or games. Like Coach Stevens, this is her first year with me and Coach Ingram, and I'm just my hats off to them because I am the head coach, but I've learned, and you can't do it all on your own. I mean, we all got to be in together. And last night was a great job by Coach Ingram and Coach Kenzie of helping me coach them girls up, keep the game plan. We wanted Sevier to be uncomfortable in the fact that we wanted to throw everything. I told the girls we're emptying the bucket. I said anything that we've done defensively wise, we're doing it today, and we did. And Coach Stevens stepped up, and she did a lot of good things with talking to the girls. Coach Ingram did a lot of good jobs, so I appreciate them both.
45-31, by the way, was the final score last night. Now, he also, hang on a second, he also is a football coach at Tia Duggar. So, I'm going to pick his brain. AFC Championship, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Baltimore Ravens. Who do you like and why?
Gosh, that's tough. If Taylor Swift wasn't dating a player on the Chiefs, I'd go with the Chiefs. I'm just not a Swifter kind of guy. So, I think Mahomes is a good quarterback. I think they got a good team. But I think Baltimore. I mean, I think defense is going to win the game, and I think Baltimore's got a little ahead of step up on the defense. I think. I haven't watched a whole lot of NFL this year, but from what I have watched, I think Baltimore's going to beat them.
Alex Ingram's watching and says, hey, I know that guy. We had him on yesterday.
How do you do?
Did good.
Good.
He grabbed that sandwich and ran out the door.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah. He's a piece of work. I like him.
He's a good one.
He's a good one, no question. And so, you're taking the Ravens.
Yep.
All right, Tia Duggar football coach. Lions or 49ers in San Francisco? Who you like there?
Oh gosh, let's go Lions. I think I really, if I was to compare my basketball season to an NFL team, I think we're like the Detroit Lions. I think it's Lions year. I think they win it. I think they go all the way. I think that they balled in, and I think they got the momentum.
So in closing here, hello Steve McCauley, how you doing, sir? In closing, you're losing some really good girls, and Lucas Andrews, who was there last night, by the way, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Coach Gary Smith was there, our superintendent. Coach Van Ness was there. Eddie Pless from the school board was there watching the game last night, so we had good support, I feel like. From,
Yes, sir.
And so Coach Andrews, busy. Got 4 games this week. On his Thursday night, he came up and watched his girls, and he's going to get them next year.
Yeah.
He's going to get Daisy Parks. He's going to get Ryan Planer.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get
Cindy Mitten.
Cindy Mitten,
Ava
Ava Rogers,
Rogers.
Lacey Gobble,
Ava Sheets.
Ava Sheets,
Maddie Schumann.
Maddie Schumann,
Callie Rodbeck.
Callie Rodbeck, Barnett,
And Madison Barnett.
Madison
Yeah.
Barnett.
So I lose all but two. But I like her chances next year. I mean, my JV finished 15-5, and again, Kiana Adams didn't really play. I didn't dress her on JV. She was mainly varsity. So I like her odds next year as long as we got everybody back healthy.
So the two teams this year combined record of 33-9. This 8th grade class moving up to Elizabeth High School next year is 40-4 in 2 seasons.
2 seasons, yeah. And
Wow.
their 6th grade year, they played with Kaylee Tester, London Taylor, and Katie Hartley, Peyton. What was Peyton's last name?
McGee?
Peyton Melton.
Oh, Peyton Melton.
Peyton Melton, which she don't play no more. But that year, I don't know if you remember, but again, this goes to the emotions that was last night. Is just looking at these 8th graders when they were in 6th grade. We went to Bulls Gap.
I was there.
Okay. As the head coach, I had to help coach a lot of those games and the varsity tournament. So in 4 or 5 days, I bet I coached 12 to 14 games. But that JV group, these 8th graders, if you remember right, I mean, they played total of 7 games in 3 nights. And that last night, they had to play, which is crazy, but they had to play 4 games that one night. The way the bracket worked out and the number of teams, the team that beat us, they were undefeated. So we had to play them again. And when we did, we were both with 1 loss, so we had to play one more time with them. And it was Parrotsville. If you remember Parrotsville, and the girls rose up to the occasion, played 7 games, fought back, could have just quit after getting beat that one time, and won it. So they won. They won their 6th grade and 7th grade Christmas tournament. We didn't win this year's tournament. We went 2-2, but they won the conference last year and won the conference this year. So it's a special group.
It is a special group, and the coach pretty special too.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming by. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Regular season conference champion and the tournament champion too. The 8th grade, or not the 8th grade, but the Cheetah Lady Cyclones, 8th grade girls are moving on to Elizabeth next year with a record of 40-4, and they're not done this year. They play Monday down at Clinton Middle School, going into the number 1 seed in the sectional. So there you go.
6:30, yep.
6:30, season's not over, so we'll cheer them on. Quick break, we'll be right back. We're live here at Food Cities. You've got the Ravens and the Lions.
Yes, sir.
Everybody I've talked to this week on the show pretty much has said the same thing. So, now nobody's thrown in Taylor Swift. They don't like him because of Travis Kelce. And Taylor,
sorry.
you're not a Swifter.
Well, not a Swifter, and Travis gets a lot of money from Medical Group Advisors, so that's a red flag in my book.
There you go. Well put. Go Cyclones.
Yes, sir. Go Cyclones.
We'll be right back after this on the Tom Baylor Sports Show.
Half-off events going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
Would you please?
Eagle Center Co-op is a great collection of antiques and collectibles, coins, cast iron, vintage furniture, artwork, just about anything that you can think of. And I always say that it's full of things from the past that tell a story when people no longer can. So lots of things to add character and conversation to your home, handmade jewelry, just about anything that you can think of, we've got it.
You have a waiting list. How many vendors right now?
We have close to 50 vendors, and we have a 2-page waiting list for people who would like to become vendors, and hopefully we can work those in somehow. It's exciting.
Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
And social media?
Social media is on Facebook at Eagle Center Co-op, and we're located at 507 East Elk Avenue in downtown Elizabethton. Beautiful downtown.
Beautiful downtown. Be loyal. Buy local, and Bide and Betsy at Eagle Center Co-op in downtown Elizabeth, one of the great sponsors here on the Tom Baylor Sports Show and Cyclone Football.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Colder weather.
Believe it or not, it's finally time. It seems like summer was here forever, and we're finally getting some cool mornings. I love it.
Mm-hmm. So what do we do? What do we need to do? How can you help us?
We need to come out and make sure that your heat's ready to go. Check refrigerant levels. Make sure you're not running on auxiliary heat. You don't want that first electric bill to be $500-600. So you need to make sure your heat pump's working the way it should be. And gas furnaces, we need to check gas furnaces. Make sure they're burning correctly. Not want to poison you. You don't want to not wake up one morning because your furnace wasn't clean.
Mm-hmm.
Check filters. Make sure everybody's changes their filters regularly. I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you'll do that for us, right? You'll change them out?
We'll change them if you got them.
Doing the maintenance? Yeah.
Yeah, if you got them. Now, we don't carry filters with us, but, if you got them, we'll definitely change it for you. Or if you tell us ahead of time, we'll change it. We just, we don't carry filters for every house. But
So preventive maintenance is the key to this, right?
yeah, coming out, we recommend, especially if it's, an older system, checking it out, twice a year, especially gas furnaces. You need to check out the gas heat and your air conditioner, so that's our big emphasis this time of year is checking gas furnaces, making sure they're burning properly and things like that. So
Phone number to call?
926-2665.
And how do we find you on social media?
We're on Facebook, Advanced Heat Pump, and we've got our website, advancedheatpump.com.
I can give you a recommendation, folks. He fixed mine, he can fix yours. Call this man. Let him help you and his staff. Advanced Heat Pump Systems, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Back to the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We are here to run down some specials before we get Shirley Nathway here. Deals for days, what we got going on today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Pepsi products, you got 6-pack 12-ounce cans, 12-pack 12-ounce cans. You got them for $4.99. 8-pack or 12-pack, both on sale. Limit 3. I'm sorry?
Buy 3, you got to
Yeah,
buy 3.
buy 3 to save more.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good price.
Absolutely.
Drinks are expensive now.
The old El Paso dinner kit for $1.99, limit 4. Misty Mountain Spring Water, 24-pack of 16-ounce bottles for $4.99.
If you never had that water, it's good.
Is it?
Oh, yes. It's some of the best water.
Is it really?
Yes.
All right. You have peeled mandarins. We've got those in the house right now, $3.99. Limit 2. Snow crab clusters, $6.99 today and tomorrow. And let's see, 2 more here. Food Club large eggs, 18 to a carton. Limit 2, $2.99 a piece. And then Little Debbie snack cakes. Woo-hoo.
Everybody loves Little Debbie.
Little Debbie's, $1.88.
I love Little Debbie's.
I love Little Debbie's.
Oh, yeah.
Buck, what's your favorite?
I like the Nutty Buddies.
Amen.
And I like the Honey Buns.
And the Honey
Those are
Buns.
my 2 favorites, yeah.
$1.88 a piece, folks.
Those are good, too.
Which one?
Oatmeal cream
Oatmeal
pies.
pies, yep.
The big ones, not the little.
They're good.
The big ones.
Yeah.
So Little Debbie snack cakes at all Food Cities, $1.88 today and tomorrow. All right. It's our segment,
Show and tell.
Show and Tell time with Shirley and Ethel from the Florida Bar. The number one Yeah, I don't think so. You both answered both. It's the number one Florida bar in the chain, all across the chain. What, 5 states now? Number one floral, right here.
We do a lot, yeah, definitely.
Here we go. Let's do Show and Tell. Check this out
We're
now.
going to start with roses.
This is also the segment if you don't believe there's a God. Watch this right here. Now these aren't sprayed. These are.
No, those come in like that.
Look at that.
Yep, and we have them in every color.
Wow.
And they're $19.99 right now.
$19.99.
For a whole dozen, yes.
Wow.
We're in Valentine's pricing
Oh.
now. But you won't find a dozen for $20 anywhere else.
$19.99. All
I
right.
just thought these were so gorgeous. Look at those. It's like
Oh, red roses.
No, it's like a dark coral color.
Oh, sorry, a dark coral color.
Those aren't red, but yeah,
I'm
we've got
country
red.
looking.
We have every color.
You smell good.
Just come in here and grab you some.
They look great to me, but that's all right. Coral is okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got those in every color, like I said. And then in our ad this week, we have the Radiance bouquet, and these are $14.99, and this is just a mixed bouquet. It's got a little bit of everything in it. You just
Love
take
it.
it and cut it and just drop it down into a vase. They're beautiful.
Bryce Van Ness joins us at the bottom of the hour live from Knoxville talking Tennessee basketball. All right.
And then we also have in the ad some of our 6-inch blooming
Wow.
plants for $12.99.
Love
This is a cyclamen. And we have these in different colors as well, but I just think the pink and the purple is so pretty.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. These are house plants. We usually just have to give them water about once a week. They don't require a lot.
They're called cyclamens.
Yep.
Wow,
And
those
they
are
stay
gorgeous.
inside.
These are the ice cube ones.
No,
Oh,
those are
gorgeous.
orchids. Yeah. See, and it's got new ones, little babies coming up off of it. They're
Little
so
babies are
pretty.
coming. There you go.
$12.99 for that.
Really? So somebody who kills everything, it's pretty maintenance free, right? Not a whole lot
These
of
are
work.
pretty easy to take care of. Yeah, just set them in a window, let them get some sun, give them water about once a week, just a little bit. They don't require a lot. They're
Yeah.
a tubular plant, so. And then I've got this. This is a Calancho, and these are $12.99 as well in the ad. These are house plants as well. These are in the same family as a succulent or a cactus. They don't require a lot of water at all. They would rather be dry. They
Really?
don't have too much water, yes. We water these maybe every week and a half, 2 weeks. They don't require a lot, and they bloom like crazy. So these are great little house plants.
Colors are yellow and
We've got yellow, pink, red. We've got all kinds of colors over there. A hot pink. Yeah, a fuchsia. We've got a lot of pretty colors over there.
Yeah.
Springy colors.
so this is pretty maintenance free too.
Yes, it is. Yeah, a lot of our plants that we have don't require a lot of work at all.
And this is called a
It's a Calancho.
Calancho.
Uh-huh.
Love it. Calancho. All right. Cool. I like it. Good stuff here.
Yeah.
And these are good at any store, any of the food cities
Yes,
in the
these
chain.
are in the ad for every store.
Yeah.
And this is also in our ad. This is a 4-inch freesia. And these are great little plants. And these actually start, you can start seeing them in the fall. They'll bloom in the fall. And then during the winter, you'll still have the foliage. You won't have the blooms, but you'll have
Just
the
foliage.
foliage. Yeah, and then in the spring, it'll start blooming again. So these are hardy. They're bulb plants. They'll come back every year.
This is the #1 floral department in the entire Food City chain right here. They sell more flowers, these two ladies, than any other floral department.
Plants, bouquet, everything.
148 stores,
Yeah,
150
they just
stores.
opened a new one the other day
Yeah.
in Georgia. So yeah, it's growing.
Number
these
one.
are $9.99, and these are great little plants if you want to have something outside. And we've got different colors in these as well. This one is about to bloom lavender, but we've got other colors over there as well. But these are great little plants that come back.
And these are all, they're good here, they're good at all the stores, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, they're in the ad for all the stores.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
More show and tell.
Yeah, look, I brought a rose bush.
We have an audience. Hello, kids. How are you? They're what?
They're waiting on this candy bouquet.
Oh, then show that so they can go.
Show it?
Yeah, show it so they can. They're not standing around waiting. So,
So for Valentine's Day, we make the candy arrangements.
are you getting this? Are you getting this from him?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
wow,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
A birthday, yeah.
So your 93-year-old mom will be about to get one of these. Obviously,
That's a
she likes
good
Hershey's
gift.
bars.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this is $29.99.
And that's a half dozen of candy bars, and it's got candy in the bottom of it.
Right there.
And then you've got your base, your bow, and everything like that with it as well. We make all these in store. So if you want one custom, we can do that.
Wow.
Any kind of candy that you want.
Summer's gonna be a 93-year-old lady with a sugar fix.
Yeah,
So lots of sugar.
definitely.
That's awesome. How neat.
I know.
How nice. They let us use it as a prop.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
So then I've got another one right here.
Wow.
And so
look at
this one is a little bit more upgraded than the other one. You've got some a teddy bear in it, and you also have a box of chocolates
Oh,
on top of the candy bars.
Hi.
He always makes them talk.
I am such a dweeb. Really, I'm a dweeb.
I love it.
I've got stuffed bears in my. Hello, welcome. What an idiot. Okay. Golly, dude. All right, these Mr. Good Bars and a happy Valentine's Day. So we can come in and say, I want this. We can customize them, right?
Yes, you just come in and tell us
Wow.
what candy bars that you want, and we can fix it up for you.
This one is $39.99, full of Hershey
Yeah.
Kisses in the bottom.
Yeah, like I said, we've got them starting at $20, so and they go up from there.
Love it, folks. Valentine's Day, inside of 3 weeks now.
Yeah, less than 3 weeks. Yeah.
On Wednesday the 14th.
Yeah.
So, oh, I like this one
So
too.
we got these little boxes as well. These are $24.99, and these just have different assortment of candies in them. And we've also got some that has little plush in them as well. So these would be good to send to a kid at school, or something like that, something that's not glass in a vase.
Yep. Got Hershey's in it, Nerds, Sweet
It has a
Tarts.
Lindor truffle bear in it.
How you say that?
Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli?
Yeah.
Ghirardelli.
They're really good
That's no clue.
chocolates.
I have no clue how to pronounce that. Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli,
Okay,
yeah.
very good. All right.
And here's one with the plush, like I was talking about. These would be really good for a kid. These are $19.99, and it's got chocolate, some suckers, a stuffed animal. They're Thai plush. We send a lot of these to schools.
Yeah.
It's a good for little, like I said, small kids that it's not good well with vases and stuff.
Lots of good Valentine's Day ideas from the floral departments at all Food Cities. All
Yeah,
right.
we have everything. You want to show the rose now?
Would love to, yes. I
So
love
we
these.
got mini rose bushes. This is our 6-inch one, and these got a little bow in them, and they're $16.99. And we sell a lot of these for Valentine's Day and just every day because these can be planted and they'll come back every year.
Yep.
And they
Got
get
'em in
bigger
my
every
yard.
year too.
Mm-hmm.
They get bigger every
Yeah,
year too.
I've got some of these in my yard I bought here from
Uh-huh.
Shirley or Ethel.
I don't know. I think I'm Shirley.
It's Fred.
I
and
need
Le-
to try to remember better.
It's Fred and Leroy's who it is. So
There was something else there was another name you used to call us. Not remember.
Hansel and Gretel. I don't know.
No, wasn't there another one?
Laverne and Shirley.
Yes, that's
Laverne and
it.
Shirley.
Yeah, Laverne and Shirley.
That's it. Which
So
one
I'm
like?
Shirley either way.
That's it.
I'm the one.
So there you are. You're Shirley. We got to figure out who she is. So these are
Laverne or Ethel.
get them in red.
Yes, we've got yellow, red, white, pink. We've got just about every color over there.
Awesome. Hello, Jimmy's Town down in Georgia. How you doing, sir? We're here live at Food City
And I got your
in
favorite.
Elizabeth. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll check in Bryce Van Us live from Knoxville. He's the Tennessee men's basketball manager who's from Elizabethton. He helps put together scouting reports. He's going to give us a scouting report on Tennessee's game tomorrow at Vanderbilt. All right, there you go. All right.
I brought drizzle melts.
Warm cinnamon.
This is one of our best-selling ones. And you get 6 blocks in these. They'll smell up your entire house.
Just put it over here.
Yeah, 1 block.
Sold.
Oh, you want that
Oh,
one?
and over here.
He gets one just about every time.
I lose money on this show, folks. And wait till Shannon gets over here. Lord have mercy.
So those are $5.99.
Yeah.
And I've got some springy scents in now too, which a lot of people like the fruity ones. This one's fresh strawberry. That would be good for Valentine's Day too.
Wow.
Don't that
So
smell
like
amazing?
straw, oh yeah, it's really good. Hello, Zach McNabb, how you doing? So,
I love that one.
yes.
And it's got even some little dried stuff on it. I just think that those are so cute.
If you're just tuning in, we're doing show and tell with the Food City Florida Department, and so everything you're seeing here, you can get in any Food City, any Food City,
Any food city.
any Food City.
They know what you mean.
Yeah, I think so. I think this guy's a real piece of work. Food City.
That
Oh,
one
I
is
like them too.
Mountain Berry Parfait.
Mountain Berry Parfait.
Uh-huh.
Whoa,
It's amazing.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and we also have one back there too. It's fresh picked blueberries. I love that one. It's one of my favorites too. A
Well,
lot
you-
of fruity scents.
You clipped me for $6. The warm cinnamon buns are going out of here, so there you go.
And then we've got the little plug-ins
There
as
you go.
well. That one's $12.99, and I've got one for $9.99. You just plug these right in and drop one of those melts in there, and your whole house will smell good.
You can't really see it inside, but so it looks like a little mason jar, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the black lid, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that style.
Oh, here's a better picture of it. There it is. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Available at all food cities while supplies last, of
You
course.
can get that and one of the wax melts for less than $20.
That's it. $12.99. And the wax melts are $6.
Yep. That one's $9.99, and that's a little mason jar too.
A little mason jar as well, just a
That
different
one's a little
style.
bit cheaper, but they're great gifts.
All this and a whole lot more. Still doing casket sprays and your
Yes,
regular.
we do funeral work. We've been delivering out to schools a lot here recently, but yeah, we'll deliver. We do funeral work, we do weddings, we do just a little bit of everything.
Yep. And then some.
Yeah. And if you want to order with us for Valentine's Day, the earlier the better, because we get so covered up. So if you're wanting something special made, just give us a call, and you can do it now. You don't have to wait. We can get your order now.
She is Shirley. We've established that.
Shirley.
She's Ethel. She just
Or
looks like
or
Laverne.
Laverne, yeah, one or the other.
She just looks like a Shirley. And you look
I
like
look like Shirley.
you look like a Shirley. You look like Ethel. So.
Oh my goodness.
And I feel like a dweeb. So there you go.
We gotta come up with a name for you.
Dweeb will work.
We don't have one yet.
When you have a grown man singing with a teddy bear going, "Hello," that should be a dweeb, is what that is. So I'll be glad to take that. My fathers looked at me going, "I did better than this, son. I raised you better than that." Be singing to teddy bears in the floor department of the store.
Hey, it's just our energy.
Yeah,
It
we're
is.
just fun.
Oh yeah,
Jovial.
yeah. You're like the what was the girls from Andy? The fun girls. Hind on.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Daphne and what but they were the fun girls. They came into
Yeah.
town and always caused problems. Andy and Barney.
Yes, I remember
They're the
them.
fun girls. We're always laughing around them.
Yeah, that's true.
I
So
know.
they tell us, people say, we can hear you laughing when we walk in the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
like when you hear us.
It's
as soon
better
as
to
the
have
front
fun
is
at
up,
work.
You hear us all over the front end because we're always back here cracking up about
There you go.
Yeah, it's better to have fun.
Gotta have fun. Life's too short.
Exactly.
Too much stress, pressure. So if she's loading the wagon over there, that's not good.
Oh, yeah, she's coming.
Oh Lord have mercy.
all the way.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Awesome job. Don't be Shirley and Laverne. Really, it's Brittany and Camille, but we call them
You
Shirley
can
and
call so
Laverne.
whatever you want to.
Call them one, two. There you go.
I'm going to have to get phone calls saying, is Shirley there?
Shirley there, that's a liar.
Shirley, you got the wrong food city. Sorry.
That's me.
That's not what I was told. Yeah, I know who you've been talking to.
We'll take a break and be right back. We've got more for you. Bryce Van Us joins us from Knoxville coming up. Talking Tennessee basketball on the Tom Taylor Sports. Ford of Elizabeth and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event. And we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community, we loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business, and the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh, I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me as the Cyclones play 3 more this week. On Tuesday night at Sullivan East, on Friday night at David Crockett, and on Saturday a home non-conference game against Westridge. Doubleheader coverage starting each night at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones and the Cyclone Boys in game number 2. Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball, a triple header this week. It starts at 6:15 each night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclones!
Back to the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's run down some of the specials again at all food cities going on this week. Out of the produce department, basket and bushel blueberries, $2.99. You have, I'll let her talk about the ham coming up in a minute. You have the Powerade, Nabisco party-sized cookies or crackers for the game this weekend, or games. Or Powerade, 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles. All those are $4.99 today at the bar at all food cities. Heinz ketchup or A1 sauce. A1 steak sauce, I should say. $3.99 a bottle. Limit 4. Get time to store up, stock up. You have the Bear Creek Soup Mix, 2 for $7. That's a new one. I never talked about Bear Creek Soup Mix. Pillsbury cookie dough, rather, $2.99. And also large-sized Cheerios boxes, rather, $2.99. And then last but not least, you have Frank's Buffalo Chicken Dip, $4.99. You have the Craven flavor party-sized appetizers, Frank's Red Hot Snack Rolls or chicken appetizers for $4.99. There those are, right there, on the sale paper, right beside the coffee mate creamer for $3.49 at all food cities today and tomorrow. Here is Shannon out of the Bakery Deli. Coming up next, Bryce Van Us joins us live from Knoxville talking Tennessee basketball. Hello, how are you?
Fine, you doing all right?
I'm doing good. This is a segment called Tom Loses Money here. So, because Shannon's going to say, you need this, and I'll go, okay, and I'll buy it because it's always good, and she's never let me astray. Anything she'll say, you need to get this, take it home, and it's always been good, so thank you.
Not a problem.
Here we go. Let's do show and tell. This is
Turnovers. That's cherry.
Now,
and this is apple.
here's at all food cities, not just here.
Right.
Everything we're getting, this is in the sale paper. Everything you're about to see, you can buy at any food city in the chain. So, you just happen to have a lady here that's good at what she does. All right, these are cherry turnovers, $3.99. All right, you get 4 of those. All right, here's the apple, same thing. Apple turnovers for $3.99. How long does that sell through next Wednesday? Next Tuesday? Next Tuesday. New sale paper comes
Everything
out.
changes on Wednesday.
Yeah, so these are good through next Tuesday, all food cities, okay?
This is our Johnny Delights. We have 4 different varieties. I didn't have the berry one, but that was the original Johnny Delight.
Yeah. Don't want to tip it, but okay, you got chocolate. What's in the middle? Cream.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Chocolate bottom. Whipped cream in the middle. Chocolate top. Cherry. Whipped cream on top. Price point. $2.99. There you go.
And then this is the Rolo one.
Rolo?
And it's got Rolo.
Rolo.
Has a Rolo on top, and then it's got caramel
in the middle.
filling with caramel drizzle.
$2.99.
And then this is the Oreo.
Hello, Christopher. How you doing, lady? All right. This is the Oreo.
Oreo.
Okay.
And it's got Oreo whipped cream in the middle of it with a little Oreo mini on top.
Oh, yeah. There it is. I'm trying. Don't tip it too far. $2.99. All right.
And they are $2.99 through Tuesday.
And you sell a bunch of them, don't you?
Oh, yeah. We're filling the table every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it,
And
love
then
it.
this is our in-store sweet rolls.
Oh,
Schoolhouse
these are
rolls.
good.
These are buy one get one.
Oh, really?
All week till Tuesday. And
Now-
they are $2.24.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
Sure.
This is a dumb, single guy, don't cook much, dumb question, okay? Just tell you what it is. Can I buy these, or can anybody buy these and freeze them?
Yes.
Like a loaf of bread.
Absolutely.
Come back and just put them in the
Take maybe
microwave?
about, you don't even have to put them in the microwave. Set them on the counter for about 20 minutes and they'll thaw out.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to stock up, there you go. These go for
They're $4.49 regular price, so you get them buy one get one this week for $2.24.
$2.24 for all these folks.
And there's 8 in a pack.
Wow. Buy one, get ones. 8 in a container, canister, not a canister, but a pack. 8 of these for $2. Buy one, get one for $2.24. Comes down to about less than 30 cents a piece. Couldn't make it with that, folks. And these are good. Put a little,
There are in-store made sweet rolls.
put a little butter in the middle of that and
Absolutely.
some jelly or some honey. Ooh, doggies.
And this is our 3-day sale.
Okay.
2-day sale, Friday and Saturday. This is our sliced cream cakes.
Mm.
This one is the Sock It To Me.
Huh.
And it's got a couple of different flavors in it that's mixed together. It's got like a coconut and a pineapple and
Got
a
a
more
little-
of a savory type thing.
$2.99.
There's a lemon. And then
This
this is the
better.
blueberry.
Do it better this way. There you go. Sock it
If
to
you
me.
get any of our round cream cakes, this is like a loaf that they've cut into slices.
Oh, really?
It's the same thing.
Same thing. $2.99. Same thing. There it is.
You know,
Blueberry.
anything about the cream cakes, they're a little bit more moistened
Got
than
more moisture.
regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, okay. I'm right there with you. Here you go. Very good. Awesome.
Because they're a cream base
Mhm.
cake.
Now, there's something in the cell paper you want. Oh, I'm sorry, you got more. I
Yeah,
didn't see that. I'm
it's
sorry.
getting that time.
Yes.
Time for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Gotta get started on candy.
Look right
And
here.
all of our candy is $7.99 a pound. And we've got octagons, we've got little trays, we've got packs of individual flavors. But the octagons and the trays will have a variety in it. Everything from our Buckeyes to our chocolate Novaks, peanut butter Novaks, 2 different kinds of fudge, pinwheels, you name it. It's
It
in
is,
there.
folks. Right here. Well, octagon tray ready to go for Valentine's Day. Or for any time, really. I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't
we've
need
got candy
Valentine's.
going all the time, and
Yeah.
we can do them in trays. You tell us how much weight you want to it, because like I said, it's by the pound, and we can figure you up a tray to go with it that meets whatever your price range is, or you can come and pick something out off the table that we keep stocked all the time.
So you can basically customize it, right?
Right.
To what you need. Very good. That's the beauty of shopping in Food City, right?
The other thing that we've got going on this weekend is we're partnering with the meat department for, on the weekends, we've been doing these little meal deals. And this week it's a fajita night. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, on your little divider sheet, that one. Let me see here.
Just go take it. My buddy
We'll
Sam.
have our 3-day sale right here on the top, where it comes with the fajita mix and on the border chips with the salsa and tortilla shells. And you get all of that for $14.99.
Wow. 3
And
days
that's
on
Friday,
it. Today,
Saturday,
tomorrow, and
and
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. The weekend dinner deals fajita night for $14.99 your Food City value card. Beef or chicken fajita mix, Food Club tortillas, on the border chips and on the border salsa for $14.99. How about that? That makes it real easy. Going to watch the ball game tomorrow? I'm sorry, Sunday. There you go. The NFL games or college basketball tomorrow, or for whatever reason, fajita nights. That'll feed probably how many folks?
At least a minimum of 2, but it could go up to as many, or it just depends on if you've got kids in the house
Sure.
or whatever.
And how much to eat? Sure. Weekend dinner deal, fajita nights, $14.99 this weekend only at all Food Cities. Awesome.
And the fajita mix has got your meat, your peppers, and your onions, and your seasoning in it. All you have to do is heat it up
Really?
and throw it on the tortilla shells. And then you got your chips and salsa to go with it.
That make it very, very easy, folks. That's the beauty of this. When they-
Every weekend, there's a different meal deal going on. A couple of weekends ago, it was salmon, 2 pieces of salmon to go with some bacon wrapped asparagus and our full circle baguettes to go with it. So they do different meal deals each weekend. And it's usually on that little quarter piece of paper that's wrapped around the sales paper. When it comes out on Wednesday, it'll tell you what the new meal deal is for the weekend.
This week it's fajitas.
Fajitas.
Tonight, tomorrow, or today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Awesome. Great job, lady. I love now the school, those dinner rolls, buy one, get one free. That's a smoking deal right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Because they're normally $4.49. Sometimes we'll have them $3.99, 50 cents off. But this week only it's buy one, get one, so it makes them $2.24 a piece.
$2.24. Wow. Thank you, lady.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Always good. Value every day. Food City. Quick break. Right back after this, talking basketball. Live in Knoxville with Bryce Van Us, who's the basketball men's manager. He joins us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Antique Mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone football. The cabinetry, tell me about that.
Oh yes, yeah, we sell a lot of cabinets. We've got a number of different vendors we buy from Matrix to Vision to Pro Select. Every cabinet pretty much that we order, and even our unfinished stock, are all wood cabinetry. So you're not having to worry about particle board sides, particle board backs, drawers that are made out of particle board. If they get a little wet, they start swelling and coming apart. There is a lot of different finishes and styles, from flat panel to raised panel to, real decorative, even the special colors, the navies, and we've even got one now that's close to a Carolina blue, if you're a big Carolina fan, as far as that goes. And, you can get a lot of different amenities. You can get the soft close doors and drawers. You can get pull-out trays for trash bins and things of that nature. And, there's just a lot of different options. We can come out and measure for you if you would like, do a computer layout, give it to you that's got a frontal view, a top view, side views, however you want to look at it, and things of that nature. And, and also if you need us, we can deliver the cabinets right straight to your job site and you're ready to go.
Customer service, folks, what it's all about. Be loyal, buy locals who are thinking of cabinetry, think Big John's Closeouts. What's the general phone number?
Well, they can call us at 423-542-4755.
And on social media, how do we find you?
At BigJohnsCloseouts.com, and also for cabinets in particular, they can email questions or even their layout or, just general information that they want to know to cabinets@bigjohnscloseouts.com.
There you go. And they're even open on Saturday. The hours are open during the week, Monday through Friday.
7:30 to 6
Hello.
and Saturday 8 to 4.
There you go.
Hello.
Be loyal, buy local, support this gentleman, and of course the money when you spend it there, he turns right around and spends it right back into our economy, coming to Port Trask, putting gas in his car, going out and buying clothes for the kids, grandkids, whatever the case may be. The money stays here and just it's got really the domino effect. So it stays right here. Be loyal, buy local, support this gentleman and his great company. We do. Again, Mike Barnett and the good folks at Big John's Closeouts, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
Back to the top of the sports show, let's go to the phone. He's there, our buddy Bryce Van Huss, joining us live from Knoxville. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
What's up, Tom? How are you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. Tennessee, you guys. Now, do you fly to Nashville or do you bus to Nashville? How do you get down there?
We'll be busing today. We bus to Vandy and Kentucky, so that's the two that we bus to.
There you go. So, going to take on the Commodores. Of course, you're fifth in the country. Let's get before we get into your all's game. Let's get you some takes on some other games involving the Southeastern Conference top 25. Eighth ranked Auburn losing the other night to Alabama. They travel to Mississippi State. What's your take on that game coming up tomorrow?
Definitely, good game. Like we said before, all these games in the SEC are so important. And, especially going on the road anywhere, so it's going to be tough. So, repeat who you said real quick. Sorry.
It'll be Auburn, Mississippi State.
Yeah. So, that's going to be a good game. Does Auburn go to Mississippi State?
Yes.
Yeah, and so obviously we dropped the game there earlier in the season, so it's obviously a tough place to play. They're a really good team, but Auburn's also really talented, coming off a loss. They'll be motivated, so that'll definitely be a good game there.
Yeah, other games in the SEC involving top 25. Number 6 Kentucky travels to Arkansas. They got beat the other night by South Carolina. The Volunteers will see them on Tuesday night in Knoxville. So what's your take on that one, Kentucky to Arkansas? Do the Razorbacks have what it's going to take to beat them or not?
I really don't know. Arkansas's obviously been struggling so far this season, but Bud Walton Arena is one of the toughest places to play in the country. And obviously Coach Musselman and his staff, they always find ways to, win games. That's just what they do. And so I feel like at some point they're going to hit a stride. And, I don't know if there's a better time than, top 10 ranked Kentucky coming to your place to get a big win. So I think that could definitely be an interesting game there for sure.
Yeah. It shows a lot of parity, does it not? When these teams went out on the road, Auburn got beat, Alabama, Kentucky goes to South Carolina and gets beat. So that tells me, as a basketball guy, that A, the SEC is very tough top to bottom, and B, March Madness is going to be the wild, wild west wide open because of all the parity in college basketball. Are those fair statements?
Oh, yeah, for sure. This season we're seeing more parity than we have even before. And like you said, the tournament is just, you can't use any logic really going into the tournament. It's just every team for themselves. What you've done before doesn't matter. It's all just getting hot at the right time. But yeah, the tournament's going to be something to see for sure this season.
Another top 10 team losing last night. Arizona went down. They lost by 3 to Oregon State. They were ninth in the country. I'm sure they're going to drop. The polls come out next week. So that all sets up for a 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tip-off tomorrow night. Tennessee, number 5 in the country at Vanderbilt. What's the scouting report on the Commodores?
Yeah, Vanderbilt, they've got obviously some good players. They've been struggling a little bit here so far. But obviously went down there last year, took a loss. So, we obviously understand the importance of being locked in from the start, playing against Vanderbilt in their building. But, we believe we have what it takes to beat anybody. And like I've said every show, I'll say it again, it's about us. So we think if we just go and execute our game plan, focus on what we need to do to win, I think we'll come out on top.
Who's some of the guys got a key on for Vanderbilt? Who's the leading scorer for the Commodores?
They've got a transfer in. His last name's Wright, I believe. I'm really not too sure, to be honest with you. But I mean, they've got some good players. We'll just have to, lock in on defense like we always do, just play solid. Like I said, like we always do, like we said before, we rely on what we do and not really much what the other team has. Obviously, we respect them and what they do, but we just believe, if we, do what we do, that we can beat anybody we play.
Yeah, tip-off tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in Nashville. So the Commodores, then you come back home for South Carolina and go to Kentucky. That's the next two. So having a week off where you had a week off here, you didn't play all this week, getting a chance to get rested up. Is that good? Coach Barnes like that? Is that good at this point, having a break, or would he have rather kept right on playing?
I think there's pros and cons to both sides. I mean, obviously, it's nice having a rest, but also when you're playing well, you want to keep your rhythm.
Yep.
So some time off can, be a little difficult just to get back in the rhythm of playing the games. But, either way, I think it's good for our guys to get some rest. We've had a tough stretch here over the last couple of weeks. So I think it's good to get some rest, but it's just all about, getting your mind back in it and focused and getting ready to go when the game comes.
It'll be tomorrow night in Nashville. Vanderbilt, the next opponent for the Tennessee men's team, of 5th in the country. Bryce Van Ness, before I let you go, you're also a football guy. So give me your take. Chiefs, Ravens, and the Lions and the 49ers. Who do you think win those games on Sunday?
I don't know. I just think it's hard to bet against the Chiefs. It's like every year the media and everyone tends to do it, and then they just end up winning these games in January and February. So I think I'm gonna side with the Chiefs in that one. Ravens are a great team, but I just think, I'm not gonna bet against Pat Mahomes. And then for the NFC, I mean, I think the 49ers are a better team, but I just think the Lions are playing really hot right now. And like I said, the last show, it just seems like they're kind of destined to win some of these games. And like this could be just like their run. So I think I'm going to go with the Lions in that one.
There you go. You do a great job, sir. Thank you. So Jules Roberts is so proud of you, Bryce. We are. You are from Elizabethton, the men's basketball manager. Folks have asked me since they started hearing you, they like what you're doing. They said, what exactly is your responsibility? So what are you in charge of as a manager of the Tennessee men's team?
Yeah, so we do a little bit of everything. We're hands-on all the time with practice and, helping guys with workouts, shooting, or with, guys shooting and stuff. We're passing, rebounding, playing dummy defense and drills and just all kinds of stuff like that. And then obviously some of the other stuff like, just operational stuff like laundry and getting food and stuff set up and making sure guys have their gear. And then obviously for travel, we're packing bags, making sure we've got everything and just all that kind of stuff. We touch, just about every single area. There's not really one thing that we don't do, but yeah, I mean, I enjoy it a lot. I'm super lucky to be here at Tennessee. I mean, it's a dream come true for me. And, sometimes I have to pinch myself that I even get to do what I do, but I'm very, very blessed and grateful for the opportunities that I have here for sure.
You got it. We're awful proud of you back here in East Tennessee, or Northeast Tennessee in particular, and certainly here in Elizabethton. Go Vols. We'll talk to you next week. We'll preview South Carolina coming in on Tuesday, but you take them one at a time. Tomorrow evening at Vanderbilt, we'll see how the Vols do. We'll talk to you next week, all right?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Tom. Have a good one.
Yep, good man right there. Love that guy right there. He's a great kid. He's a great young man, but a kid in my book, but still a great young man. As he said, he's blessed, and he's got a charmed life. Get a chance to be the basketball manager for Rick Barnes, the Tennessee men's team, currently ranked 5th in the country, playing tomorrow night at Vanderbilt. More sports. We'll take a look at the NFL playoffs and more. We got some baseball signings. Spring training within 3 weeks. All that coming up next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Have on our checklist for our homeowners insurance with winter weather here.
Well, just like anything,
sure.
making sure your home's insured to value.
Okay,
is
sounds
the
good.
number
All
one
right,
thing.
yeah.
A lot of times I'll have people who'll come in and they'll have an insurance policy and their replacement costs on their house, they haven't changed in years. And I don't know if you've bought a 2x4 10 years ago versus a 2x4 today down at Lowe's, you can tell there's a big difference. And so when I look at that policy and they say, hey, look, well, this you only have $150,000 worth of coverage on this, 2,000 square foot house. It's going to take $50,000 to rebuild it if something were to happen to it. So, the insurance company will pay that $150,000, and then you'll have to come up with another, $100,000 to rebuild your house back the way it was. So the number one thing is make sure it's insured to value. Number two thing is make sure that you've got enough liability insurance on the home. A lot of times I'll see people with just $100,000 liability on the house, and a lot of times that might not be enough. If someone were to get killed on your property or someone would get really seriously injured and you were determined to be at fault, $100,000 isn't going to go very far. It's not going to pay very many medical bills nowadays. You've got a lot of times when people look at their house, they can adjust their deductibles to kind of help them save money. If you've got money in a 401k or a 403b plan, you're able to help get to that money to use it to help rebuild your house if it was to burn down. Ever since Katrina, they passed a law that you can do that without the IRS penalty. You still have to pay taxes, but you can afford to go with a higher deductible. If something happens to your house, let's say it's less than $5,000, that's just the perils of owning a home. If you've got a little bit in savings that you can kind of set aside, and if you have a window get broken out or something like that, you're able to repair that pretty quickly. But if you were to have something like a kitchen fire, and let's say it did $70,000 worth of damage, they're going to send you a check for $65,000. And when you're playing with big numbers like that, somebody's going to fix it here in Elizabethton for $65,000 just as well as they'll fix it for $70,000. And so, when you're dealing with big numbers like that, they're not going to cut corners. You'll get the same quality in doing that. And in the meantime, you're saving yourself some premium dollars throughout the year.
We're talking to Rick Walters again. He wants a chance to quote your homeowner's insurance, your car insurance, your life insurance. Phone number to call is
543-0059 here in Elizabeth.
He covers 5 counties. He is the agent of choice in 5 counties: Horseman Insurance, Carter County, Washington County, Sullivan County, Unicoi County, Johnson County. One of our great sponsors here at Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance, based right here in Elizabethton.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are live again here at Food City in Elizabethton. Again, 148, 150 store chain across 5 states, and we go out every Friday and talk at different food cities. And this is our 20th or 21st year of doing that. I got to go back and add it up. So we've been at it for a long time. This is show number 2009. Today we started this show 9 years ago in just almost on a bet, really, on a fluke. So I'm going to try. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. And here we are, still going after 9 years. Hello to Mary Ellen Malone. Hello, lady. Up in the hills of West Virginia. How you doing? Went to school with that young lady. Funny lady. Always made you laugh. Always. Always had a dry sense of humor. I remember. I need to get back up and see some of these folks. I've not been back up in a long time. I need to get back up and see Mary Ellen. Run into her and sit down and shoot the bull with her. She's her and Londa watch the show a lot from up in West Virginia, and Linda and Kim and other folks, so thank you. And so we need to do that, and that'll be on my to-do list later on this spring when things slow down a little bit. Right now it's wall-to-wall basketball, and we'll shift right into baseball. And I'll go pretty much wide open to about Mother's Day, then she drops off and picks right back up football in July. So wish you were here. Yep, much warmer day here in West Virginia. Yep, warm down here too. It's in the 60s. So, and yeah, we'll come up and see you. I got maybe we can put together some old friends that's still up there. I don't know who's up there now, who's moved and scattered. We've lost some, unfortunately. That happens, but lost some of our classmates. But anyway, come on, we will have a bunch of friends to my house for our cookout. Booyah! Now we're talking. We're talking. You bring in food. You drag any old bear into a place, or an old stray dog, just throw some food in a plate or on a bowl, and like an old stray, you'll be there. So yeah, I'll do that. We will do that. I would very much like to do that. We'll talk off air about that, and yeah, we'll visit. All right, let's take a look at baseball real quick. We'll take a look at the NFL playoff games and a new coach for the Atlanta Falcons. It's not Bill Belichick, as a matter of fact. So baseball, Jock Peterson signs a 1-year deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks. It split time last year with the Braves and the Giants. Yeah. Make sure I'm reading this right. Yeah, with the Giants last year, Jock Peterson hit 235, 14 doubles, 3 triples, 15 homers. So, anyway, he signed a one-year agreement with the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Texas Rangers went into the free agent market and picked up relief pitcher David Robertson. One-year deal between $11 and $12 million. So, deals pending a physical. I was going to pass physical, but generally speaking, they don't go reach out to somebody if they don't think they're going to pass physical. So, David Robertson is going to be now a Texas Ranger. They need some bullpen help. Saw Evan Carter the other day. Is a guy it's just unbelievable. He gave a check, presented a check for, what was it, $15,000 to the Elizabeth and Carter County Animal Shelter. And so, to help them there, gave a check to help build the now named the Evan Carter Fieldhouse for the baseball indoor batting cages, which he didn't know until we did the groundbreaking the other day. He had no clue. They surprised him that he was going to be named after him. The man gave us a check for $35,000. It's pretty good. Gave a check to his church, Central Community Christian Church in Elizabethton, to feed the hungry for $35,000. He's getting ready to head off to spring training in a couple of weeks. So, saw him the other day. We'll see him tonight at the basketball game. It's like me and you sitting right there. The guy's 21-year-old phenom with the world champion Texas Rangers from here in Elizabethton. And it's just, I had him on go back and watch the groundbreaking ceremony just as down home and as unassuming as they come, which is very refreshing, I might add. All right, high school basketball tonight. Who's playing where? Big night tonight here in the area. Unicoi County at Crockett. Morristown West will be at Daniel Boone. Morristown East will be in Bristol to battle Tennessee High. West Green of Johnson County. Happy Valley will travel to Chucky Doak. The Warriors and the Black Knights tonight in Chucky Doak. South Green will play, you know what, I'm reading the wrong day. Got so excited Mary Ellen said hello to me, got all tore up. Let's try Friday, Tom. That would be today, not Tuesday. Scienceville Westridge tonight. Dobbins Bennett to Daniel Boone. Tennessee High will be in Irwin to battle Unicoi County. Hampton, the Bulldogs play Happy Valley. Oak Hill, the red team, will be at Sullivan East tonight. Chucky Doak at Johnson County. Granger at Volunteer to battle the Falcons. Unaka travels to Cloudland. Grace Christian will be in Providence Academy. Cherokee at Claiborne and West Green and South Green. Of course, our game tonight, Elizabeth and Crockett. Helps to get the right night. We got them. There you go. Scienceville Westridge, Dobbins Bennett to Daniel Boone. Tennessee High, Unicoi County. Hampton and Happy Valley. Oak Hill, red team at Sullivan East. Chucky Doak at Johnson County. These are boys and girls. Granger at Volunteer. Unaka at Cloudland. Grace Christian out of Knoxville playing at Providence Academy. Cherokee at Claiborne and West Green will be at South Green. And boys and girls basketball tonight across the region. All right, let's take a look at what we were saying. The NFL, the Falcons have named Raheem Morris as a new coach. He actually served as the Falcons head coach for 11 games as an interim back in 2020, went 4-7. Also served as the head coach for the Tampa Bay Bucks 2009, 10, and 11, going 17-31. So, you put him out there versus, they interviewed 14 guys, and they picked him over Bill Belichick, who won 6 Super Bowls. I don't know about that one. But we'll see. They apparently know more than I do. But they have hired Raheem Morris over the 13 other candidates, including Bill Belichick. So, Belichick's still looking for a job. There's 2 teams still need coaches in the NFL. The Washington Commanders. Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson appears to be the guy for the job, but they can't talk to him yet because he's still in the playoffs. Washington has had no interest in pursuing Belichick. He's 71 years old, which that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but they're not beating his door down. The Seahawks also looking for a new coach, but they kicked Pete Carroll upstairs. He's 72. To hire a 71-year-old doesn't make good sense. So I don't see the Seahawks tabbing and nabbing Bill Belichick either, quite frankly. So I don't know, that means he's up in the broadcast booth, or maybe on the collegiate level, some kind of a coordinator. Who knows? Or maybe just go home and say, I've done enough. I've had enough, and I'm going to go home. Interesting. All right, here we go, the NFL playoffs. Let's break them down for you. 3 o'clock on Sunday, the Chiefs will be in Baltimore. First playoff game meeting between Mahomes and Jackson. In the regular season head-to-head, Mahomes is 3-1 against Lamar Jackson. Most wins of any starting quarterback against Jackson. So last time they played was back in 2021. Ravens beat Kansas City. And Jackson scored 3 touchdowns, including flipping into the end zone with a winning score. That was the last time they played. Here's the stat. The Chiefs, defensive for the Kansas City Chiefs, no team has allowed more rushing touchdowns by quarterbacks than the Chiefs. What's Lamar Jackson do? He runs the ball. Mahomes will have to scramble Sunday for sure. Chiefs have had a rough time in the passing game all season long. The Ravens have recorded the most sacks in the league this year at 60. Mahomes may be able to run unless they can come up with some gimmick offensive sets to keep Baltimore neutral. Their defense is lights out. The Ravens' defense, really lights out. As I said, leads the league in sacks with 60 for the year. Who wins the game? My pick, Ravens. At home, Lamar Jackson's got a chip on his shoulder, got something to prove. Chiefs have kind of run hot and cold. They've done enough to win. They've been impressive at times, other times like, So I think across the board, I'm taking the Ravens to beat the Chiefs on Sunday. 6:30 game, NFC Championship. 49ers and Lions. 49ers are making their record NFL 19th Conference Championship game appearance. Detroit, and only its second conference title game since the 91 season. They are very much the underdog. It's the Cinderella story, the David and Goliath, if you will, the 49ers and the upstart Detroit Lions. If the Lions get a running game going, the Niners' run defense, 25th in the league. They allow 129 yards a game rushing and almost 5 yards a carry, which is also very poor in the NFL. So if the Lions can get a running game going, they got a shot. 49ers have been the toughest team to tackle this season. To their credit, yards after contact, after catching the ball or running the ball, after they got hit, right around 95 yards a game. Lions defense, lights out, very good. Pass defense, not so much. It's the weakest one out of the 4 teams in the playoffs. So Detroit's pass defense not that good, but their rush defense is lights out. Mahomes are going to put him on the scramble, guarantee it. He's going to be on the move. Unless they can come up with a gimmick to neutralize the pass blitzing of the Detroit Lions defense. What's Detroit have to do to win the ball game? They got to get Brock Purdy, get him out of the comfort zone. Don't let him get back there and get comfortable. Keep him moving. Put pressure on him. Keep him off balance. Who wins the game? I'm picking the Lions. Got the Lions and the Ravens in the Super Bowl. I just think Dan Campbell's got it. They have become really, everybody I've talked to this week on this show, this is a snapshot of the country. Almost everybody's picking, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people are picking simply because they're the underdog and they haven't been there a long time. It's a different team, different name. 1 year they went 0-16. We're talking about the Detroit Lions, so they are becoming a rapid fan favorite. So, me, after sitting and reading it and looking at it and studying it, I'm going to take the Ravens and the Lions to get into the Super Bowl. Which means it's probably the exact opposite, but that's what I'm taking. That's who I'm taking anyway. Hey, we're live. Don't forget, coming up, Double C Western Supply next weekend. It's the Galentine Nights Out for the ladies. Yeah, next Friday and Saturday night, 20% off everything in the store when you're there shopping for the ladies' night out Galentine sale. They also have the Huey. What does that say? Oh, okay. The Huey colognes for guys and girls for $50. They also have the Huey cologne set. Has a cologne, a travel cologne, a little spray. Looks like a pencil, a little bit bigger than one, thicker than a pencil. Travel cologne and a bar of soap for $75 at Double C Western Supply. They also are selling a bunch of the Ariat Rodeo Quincy T-shirts. Ladies and kids, they've got those in stock. Been selling a lot of those. The Ariat Bookers. These are the ankle boots for men and women. They come pointed-toed and square-toed. They're at Booker's at Double C Western Supply here in Elizabethton. And then the shoes, some call them helos, some call them high-lows. For men's and ladies, the Ariat helos or high-low shoes, got them in stock, selling a bunch of those for Valentine's Day. And Double C Western Supply here in Elizabethton. They're the sponsor of the Double C3. When you watch the game, go, what's Double C? What's that mean? That's Double C Western Supply. That's a mouthful of saying somebody shooting a three-pointer, we just call it Double C3. And it's kind of caught on the kids. They like making them Double C3s now. They talk about it. The ball players themselves. We'll have a doubleheader tonight. You know, I was looking last night, it just struck me kind of funny. You know, out of the 4 coaches in the college football playoff and the Final Four, they ever got the Final Four this week in the NFL. The Final Four in college football, 3 of those coaches are gone now. Saban, DeBoer from Washington, and now Harbaugh leaving Michigan. Only one left is Kirby Smart from Georgia. Interesting. 3 out of the 4 coaches who are in the college football playoff this year are gone. Find that just kind of a goofy stat, I guess, but interesting stat nonetheless, I think. National Hockey League last night, the Predators on the ice skate past Minnesota 3-2. Other winners last night, Detroit, Montreal, Boston Bruins, Tampa Bay, Carolina, the Dallas Stars, Columbus, and the Edmonton Oilers. By the way, happy birthday to the great one, Wayne Gretzky, having a birthday today. If you're a hockey guy, Gretzky is 61 today. On the ice tonight, Vegas skates in New York against the Rangers. That's a big one there. One of the top 2 teams in all of the National Hockey League went at it tonight in New York. Florida and Pittsburgh to battle the Penguins. LA skates in Colorado, and Seattle will host the St. Louis Blues tonight in the National Hockey League. That's what's going on there. We will take a quick break. We are here live. We're at Food City in Elizabeth, and we'll come right back with some more right after this. Some more sports. We have more to talk about right after this from Physical Therapy Services from the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show in Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates Physical Therapy Services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. Mm-hmm. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher-ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in Physical Therapy Services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, the state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. And great folks at Physical Therapy Services. Readers are winners. Hi, this is Tom Taylor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. I'm a huge proponent on the importance of reading. I firmly believe it's the key to being successful, being the best reader you can be. And so in partnership with Elizabethton City Schools and the Betsy Book Bus, it's the Readers are Winners Reading Challenge. At the end of this 9 weeks, The top 50 readers based on minutes read from each of the 3 elementary schools, East Side, Harold McCormick, West Side, will get and win Tom Taylor Sports Show Readers or Winners t-shirts, plus be featured on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Reading is so important. In fact, Walt Disney said, it is books that are the key to the wide world. If you can't do anything else, read all that you can. Albert Einstein said, if you're going to get anywhere in life, you have to read a lot of books. And Margaret Fuller simply said, today a reader, tomorrow a leader. It's the Readers or Winners Book Challenge on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Elizabethton City Schools, and the Betsy Book Bus. Here's some folks who also believe in the importance of reading. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me as the Cyclones play 3 more this week. On Tuesday night at Sullivan East, on Friday night at David Crockett, and on Saturday a home non-conference game against Westridge. Doubleheader coverage starting each night at 6:15 with the Lady Cyclones and the Cyclone Boys in game number 2. Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball, a triple header this week. It starts at 6:15 each night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclones!
6:15 tonight, folks, from Jonesboro, Crockett High School. Dr. John Mitt, yours truly, going to bring it to you. Tucker Lee's going to run the camera for us tonight. Looking forward to that. Hello, Brenda Grindstaff. You know what they say. Hello, darling. Also, Diana Sells, how are you? Big thanks to our guest today, Bryce Van Us, joined us earlier in the show, talking about Tennessee men's basketball tomorrow night in Vanderbilt, in Nashville, I should say, at Vanderbilt, play the Commodores. Here's the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. Have folks tell me they appreciate this, and I'm glad you like it, but I'm doing it as trying to do my best to be an ambassador for him. And so to do that, to read a verse, I think it's the least I can do for everything he does for me every day on a daily, an hourly basis, for that matter. Matthew 6:26 and 27 says, look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Verse 27 says, and who of you being anxious and worrying can add 1 unit of measure to his stature or to the span of his life? It's true. Worrying is almost a disease, I think. It's easy to do it. All of us do from time to time for different reasons, but to different levels. But he says the birds don't worry about it. Why should you worry about it? I'm going to take care of you. Basically what it says. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow, reap, or store away in barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? So it comes down to trust. Do you really trust him? Listen to my guy last night, Charles Stanley. Love Charles Stanley. It comes down to simply, for all of us, 1 or 2 things. Either believe what you read or you doubt what you read in the Word, in the good book. Either you believe or you doubt it. It's real simple. It ain't rocket science, and, it gets down to that. It's either you believe what he says or you don't. Just that simple. So, and that's what this says. And who of you being anxious and worrying can add 1 unit of measure to his stature or to the span of his life? Either believe what he says, you don't believe, or you doubt it. And you're going to live accordingly. So, it's easy to get caught up in worrying about things. I understand that. But he says, I feed the birds. I got the birds covered. Take care of them. So if I take care of them, aren't you more valuable? The answer would be yes. So, anyway, that's the verse today. Matthew 6:26 and 27. If you don't have a church home, we'd love for you to visit with us. A lot of folks are doing it at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. Tomorrow night is the Wild Game Dinner. Don't miss that one. Dadgummit, it's going to be a lot of fun. If I didn't have a game, I'd be there for sure. But we've got basketball tomorrow night too. Westridge coming to town, so the only, and you understand this, if you're involved in kids games or coaches, or if you're involved in a team sport of sorts, only downside of it is you miss so many different things you like to go to. One of those, the Wild game done tomorrow night, but my obligations to the basketball program. But there's things that we miss, or I miss, all the time year round. Because we started in August and go about May, and there's lots of things that come, a lot of events happen on game nights you want to go see, concerts or shows or whatever, and you can't do it because your obligations. So tomorrow night's been one of those. Of course, we started in August and go to May, so, and it's a lot of the things we like to go to, we can't. Tomorrow night being one of those is what it is, but you can, it's free. At Pleasant Beach Baptist Church tomorrow night, they will have a crossbow, a shotgun, and a Blackstone grill to give away as door prizes, plus the Wild game. Starts at 6 o'clock. Just show up. Well, I don't know anybody at the church. That's even better, because when you walk out of it, you will. And Pastor Cody Sturgill will give a little challenge tomorrow night, so it's going to be good. And if you don't like the Wild game, which, there's some of that stuff that I wouldn't eat if you paid me. It's just me, but other folks love it and enjoy it and won't be there for it. But they're having mashed potatoes and green beans and rolls, I think, so for those who want to go and not into eating what could be like crickets and all that other stuff. So, not saying it's wrong, just not my bag. So, I like peanut butter and jelly, some don't like that. Different strokes, different folks. So, but anyway, it's tomorrow night, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church, 6 o'clock, Wild game dinner. It's free, certainly welcome to go, and hope that you do. Pastor Fowler and Marcus, who's putting this together, would love to see you there. And it'll be tomorrow night again, the Wild game dinner at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. Should be a lot of fun. All right, that's going to do it from here. A big thank you again to our guest, Bryce Van Huss, who came by, or actually on the phone, and Matt Fox, who came by, the winning coach of the TAW girls basketball team, won the tournament championship last night. One more time, here's who plays where tonight. Science Hill will be at Westridge. Dobbins Bend will be at Daniel Boone. Tennessee High and Unicoi County battle the Blue Devils. Hampton and Happy Valley. Oak Hill will be at Sullivan East tonight. Chunky Doak, the Black Knights in Johnson County to battle the Longhorns. Granger at Volunteer. Unaka and Cloudland tonight. Grace Christian Academy will play at Providence Academy. Cherokee at Claiborne and West Green will be at South Green. That will be your basketball schedule for tonight. We're going there at 6:15 from Crockett High School in Jonesboro. The Lady Cyclones and the gentlemen. Girls and boys will play the Crockett Pioneers. The Crockett girls ranked 5th in the state. Be a good test. Won't have Riley Whitson back tonight, but we're going to get her back soon. She got cleared to come back and play after blowing out a knee and having a knee surgery. So, tore her ACL, I think it was. Tore everything in there, I think. But she's on the mend and she's ready. A normal 8-month rehab, she's done it in 6, ready to go. She's worked and worked and worked to get that knee back ready to go. KK Nave. Hello, sir. She stopped, her mother's right over there. She stopped dead in her tracks. Her head went spun around because she heard her daughter's name. They won 3 in a row and 3 of their last 5. They play the 5th-ranked team in the state tonight. And we're looking forward to being down there. It'll be Dr. John Mitton and Tucker Lee running the camera, and yours truly. Say a prayer, keep your fingers crossed that the gizmos will work tonight so we can get the signal out to you and get to stream the game to you. We have no control over that, none. Last night we're at Sear Middle School in the middle of Kingsport. I mean, boom, it didn't work. We've been to other places, case in point, out in the countryside at Sullivan East, perfect. So it doesn't really guarantee where you are to make sure it works good. So hopefully tonight it will. That's our goal. That's our intent. We'll be there to make a good try at it. See you then. Thanks for watching the show. Show number 2009. will reconvene at 6:15 tonight from Crockett High School and tell you as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2009 today, the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Food City